Well, good morning here. Let's take a look at what's happening out there right now, holding on to the possibility of, again, some snow trying to get into the area. It's really light right now. You see it kind of moving away from Eau Claire, going towards areas by Black River Falls. See if we can get a little bit closer to that for you. You see Black River Falls there, holding on to that. It's over the last 2 hours. And then as you get a little bit farther south, you go right back towards Millston. Not much happening from Millston right now, but you get into Warrens, picking up a little bit of light snow right now. And of course, that's very, very light. You can see the skies are right now almost clear to partly cloudy skies in some cases. Getting into mostly cloudy conditions on the way as well. So it looks pretty nice out there currently. You get into Eau Claire, on the other hand, you're holding on to at least partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies right now, giving way to a little bit of cloud cover right now, as well as the portions of a little light breeze out there too. We're also holding on to winds. I should say the winds are about maybe up to gusting up to 18 miles per hour possibly, but you're holding on to temperatures 23 degrees, but it feels like 15 degrees out on your skin. You take a look at the drive right now. Please drive safely out there. I know there's not a lot of snow on the ground right now, but there will be. You can see the alerts that are all the way set up for tonight. And as we get into it here, a wider view, more snow is on the way. You see that coming out of Billings, working its way towards Bismarck, and then going into areas by the southern portions of the Dakotas and heading our way as well. We'll also be seeing, as we get into it, increasing clouds for the morning hours. You had a dry slot going right into the 9 o'clock hour, but for now, we'll kick that out as we go right into the remainder of the morning and into the afternoon. We have more snow popping into the forecast from the west. We'll keep an eye on that because why? As we get into the 6 o'clock hour, you're seeing snow starting to work into the eastern portions of Minnesota, getting closer to the river as well. By the time we get into the 9 o'clock hour, 3 hours later, we're holding on to snow crossing the river, getting to La Crosse, moving over to Sparta possibly. Right now, it's about maybe a 10-20% chance possibly of that happening. I should say more about the lines of about 20 to 30% chance happening as well. Getting to Eau Claire, as you can see, maybe a taste of that all the way over to Black River Falls and Sparta. Filling in as we go into the overnight hours, then this becomes a 80 to 90% chance, possibly 100% chance of the forecast as we go right back into it, with most of the snow holding on to areas along I-90 going southward as well, with the heaviest snow mostly down by Prairie du Chien. We'll get into the 10 o'clock hour for Saturday once we get in the morning hours, and then eventually by the afternoon we're going to go widespread with snow getting for everybody across the region, pretty much most of the state as well, holding on to that as we go right into it. But the wind shifting from northwest now, coming out of the southeast, and eventually we'll see those winds change coming in from the north right back on top of us going into the midnight hour for Saturday. As that continues on, we'll hold on to the possibility of an alert day kicking in for your Saturday at midnight tonight, getting into it as we go into it tonight all the way into 6 a.m. on Sunday. Well, the alert day will last all the way till Saturday night, but we'll keep an eye on that because there will be some snow possibly coming back again for your Sunday morning. This is all about hazardous road travel, giving way to at least due to heavy snowfall. Also, most of the area of along south and of course near along I-90, that's where most of the heavier snowfall is going to be. Why do I say that? Because there's a possibility of this happening from 8 to 12 inches down by Prairie du Chien. Possibly you'll see that maybe all the way up to areas by 4 to 8 inches by La Crosse as well as Eau Claire. Eau Claire, I suspect, will probably get around, say, maybe 3 to about 6 inches of snow up along areas by Ladysmith as well. Pretty much the same thing as well, about 3 to 6 inches of snow because there's going to be a little bit on the lighter side. A 90% chance, though. They jumped up from a 20% chance earlier. I should say a 70% chance earlier. Now it's a 90% chance. You get into La Crosse, we have a 100% chance kicking in for tonight, all the way down to about a 20% chance to finish out there. You'll get into the roadways. That'll be, again, the wind chill's not a big issue, but the slushy roadways and visibility are the main culprits as we get into tonight going into Saturday. We'll also be taking a look how this figures out. You'll see as we go right into it, you'll be seeing Saturday the travel on the roadways are going to be pretty rough. 25 to 26 to 28 degrees in the forecast there. Eau Claire has the cloud cover as well as the snow cover, and of course maybe a little bit of frost as well. The teens, the 20s getting into the forecast for you there. Here's a look at what's happening for Saturday as you go right through it, with most of that snowfall getting heavy for most of the better part of the morning into the afternoon. Similar conditions for Eau Claire, but you're having lighter snow, and then by the 2 o'clock hour, heavier snow starts to kick in to finish out the remainder of your day. Highs for Saturday mostly in the 20s. You can see a widespread there, and then once we get into how this all shapes up over the next few days, my friends, it's going to be like this getting into your forecast. Getting into this cold today, 28 degrees, cold tomorrow, 28 degrees with snow as a 100% chance. A 20% chance in the afternoon for Sunday, but there is snow coming in, about an 80 to 90% chance getting into the overnight hours into your early morning on Sunday, giving way to drier conditions for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Of course, there may be a chance of some snow in the forecast, but again, Wednesday is a better chance getting into Friday of the end of next week. Be safe and have a great day.